We were talking about celebrities. We have one in our midst. Andy Cohen, you're here in town talking about 2 shows you're doing with Anderson Cooper.
Yes.
But your mouth dropped open. We're talking about celebrity encounters, and you've had them all. Tell me about your best or maybe your worst.
Oh my God. High highs and low lows.
Yeah.
Well, this is a high moment right here.
Oh, come on, get
we
to
could
the
cram more
juicy.
people behind this desk, by the way.
We had 5
I know I saw the top of the show. I'm like, how do they cram everybody?
family,
We're
we're okay.
Exactly. You know, Anderson and I are in San Francisco tonight, but it's sold out. So it's all about Oakland on
Sunday afternoon at 3
Yes,
o'clock.
Sunday afternoon. It's our first matinee. We're very excited.
And you guys are going to be talking celebrities, also
Yes,
news.
it's like going out and hanging out with Anderson and me at a bar, basically. That's what the what the show is. We kind of interview each other. The audience interviews us. It's super fun. It's like the greatest, dishiest hangout that you'll have for a few hours.
And people don't know this, but you have a news background, right? You're really interested in the news.
I was at CBS News for 10 years. Worked on the morning show and 48 Hours. And then I left and went to a small cable channel, and then I was in charge of programming at Bravo for 10 years.
And we're talking about Real Housewives. I mean, everything that we know Bravo to be.
Project Runway.
Came from you. And let me talk about the fact that you started in news. You wanted to be on the air, but they told you you'd never be on the air.
I had a mentor actually who was like, well, you're not going to be on the air with that horrible wandering eye you have. You're horribly disfigured. And then I was like, oh, wow, I guess you're right. And the truth is, I was so happy working behind the scenes at CBS that I had really given up any thought of going on the air. And then it all kind of looped around back to me 20 years later.
What do you like better?
What do I like better? I like both. I mean, I am a very active executive producer of my talk show on Bravo every night, and I'm still producing the Housewives with a great team of people. So I like to exercise both muscles.
And if we could talk about Housewives for a second here.
Good.
Huge fan, but I have to say, when I tell people it's my guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Does that make you feel bad?
You have nothing to feel guilty about.
Okay.
Yes. It doesn't make me feel bad.
Okay.
It makes me feel good because you said the word pleasure.
I
Because
love
it's a pleasure. Yes, exactly. You should love it. There's nothing not to love. It's a really fun show. It's replaced the soap opera, in my opinion. And people used to talk all sorts of trash about soap operas.
Right.
And some people do about the Housewives. And boy, that is a vintage clip you're showing
the OC,
from Orange County.
we're
I know.
But people crave what when they watch these shows? What are they looking for?
I think they're looking for. Frankly, I think one of the big reasons people watch the Housewives, besides escapism, is they love to judge other people's behavior.
Yes, we do.
And feel a little superior and like, would I do that?
Right.
Do I relate to them? Do I laugh with them? Do I laugh at them? There's something for everybody. And as outsized and crazy as it can be, if there wasn't stuff to relate to, no one would watch.
Do you think in what you're doing with Anderson Cooper here in the Bay Area this weekend, in your travels across the country, that the art of conversation, the dialogue, is being lost because of social media? Because that's what you and Anderson are doing.
Yes.
Sitting there just hanging out, like you said, at the bar, having a talk.
That's a good point,
Deep
Mike.
question.
Thank you, Andy.
Yes, I do think so. I do think so. And you know, look, Anderson and I have been friends for over 20 years. We were set up on a blind date that didn't happen like 20 years ago.
The date never happened.
The date never happened. We spoke on the phone, and Anderson, he said that he could picture me gesticulating wildly on the telephone, and that was a turnoff to him. I was waiting. I was like, wow, he's Gloria Vanderbilt's son. I want to meet this guy. Sounds great.
And you talk about this on stage, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, but we've become great friends, and so it really is a conversation between two friends who know each other so well. We can get the dirt out of each other, and I hope everybody comes to Oakland on Sunday to the Paramount Theater. It's our first matinee. Great seats still available.
Right, and that's at 3 o'clock. So you're doing a show tonight in the city, sold out.
Tonight in San Francisco, sold out. Then we're going to Seattle tomorrow and doing Seattle. Then we come back.
What are you going to do in the Bay Area with your big juicy Saturday?
Yes, I went out last night.
Tell us all about
actually,
it.
I had a blast.
And?
I went to this Bowie party at the Cat Club that we stumbled on.
David Bowie.
It was so fun. David Bowie's death just kind of hit everybody so hard, but it was so fun. We had been at this gay bar called the Powerhouse first. Mike, you're familiar with it.
Of
I
course
know
he
the
is.
area.
Yeah, exactly.
That was where the powerhouse
No,
is.
you know.
I
you
like
know.
the name of the
Yes,
club.
I thought I saw you there. And then we stumbled on the Cat Club. We had a great time. We really rang the bells. And then I was like, I got to be at KTVU at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning.
Well, you rallied.
I rallied. I
Good.
always rally.
So you really must love what you do because it's not like you're not busy enough.
Yes.
You're doing everything that you do, and now you're doing this with Anderson.
Yeah.
I mean, you just want to be out there at
It's
this point.
so fun. You know what? Everything that I do, and I have a production company, and I've talked to people about. I love writing books too, and I'm working on a new book.
Wow.
And I was talking to my publishers, and I said I only do things that I am passionate about and I want to do because otherwise, it's not worth it, and no amount of money is really
Right.
worth it if you're not into it. So this is fun for me. Anderson and I get to go to places we love. I love the Bay Area. Never been here with Anderson, so there's going to be a silver fox on the loose tonight and all weekend in San Francisco.
Well, I'm sure he was doing debate coverage last night.
I know.
I saw him late.
Until
so-
late. I know.
until
I
late.
talked to him. I go, look, just sleep on the plane because we're
Right.
going to ring the
We're gonna
bells
hit
this
it.
week.
I got to
Right.
tell you
Hit
what,
it.
Andy, I love you, but there is something that bugs me about
Okay.
you a little bit.
Yes.
And it's about your show, Watch What Happens Live.
Yes.
And our chief photographer actually brought it to my attention, and I
Okay.
agreed with him. If you look at the photo here,
Okay.
over your right shoulder, there's a little lid in there. It's a red one. Sal, are you picking this up?
Oh, the Cardinals
Oh.
have.
The Cardinals hat.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
So, in honor
wow.
of that, I
You
wanted
know
to
I'm a-
bring out.
I know. You know what?
my goodness.
I know
that
this
I'm a
is not
big
going to go
Hunter
well.
Pence fan.
Okay,
I love
that's good.
Hunter Pence.
Okay, put
Trying
on
to
the
get
lid.
something going with him,
There we
actually.
go.
You know
talking
what?
about.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's
So I wore
good.
that all
I'm in-
season 2010
That's
when we won
good.
the first
Wow.
World Championship.
This exact hat.
That hat, I kept
It
it.
smells
is a
so
great
good.
I know you're a Cards fan because I saw you tweeting about that when they were in the World Series.
Oh
So
no,
say
I'm a huge
Yeah.
Cardinals fan.
Grew up in St.
The-
Louis,
Grew up
you
in
know?
St. Louis. I mean, the Giants Cardinals rivalry
Great.
is so
Right.
great, but I have to tell you, first of all, I love your ballpark, and second of all, Hunter Pence. I love this guy.
What do you love
so
about
much.
him? What is it?
What he's
The
so,
signs
first of
that-
all, I think he's such a funny guy. But behind,
just real,
besides
too.
the fact that he is an amazing player, he is. I love his motivational speeches. He's so funny. He's a weirdo. I love his high socks. He's really cool.
He rallies the clubhouse.
He
and I think
does.
what you see is what you get.
I love baseball so much. And I mean, boy, we're both dealing with, I mean, what about that greedy owner of the Raiders?
the Rams.
Of the Raiders.
Oh,
that
the
you guys-
Raiders.
who said it was the worst thing ever that he now had to stay in Oakland.
Oh.
Didn't he?
I didn't
that
say
other-
the word Oakland per se.
He
but
said it's a bad day
around
for
it.
the
I don't think
Raiders.
he actually said Oakland, but what do you
I mean,
think?
how
he's
can
talking
you
about?
support this guy after he's trashing?
A lot of
It's very
people
upsetting.
very
I mean,
upset with
I said if
this.
I was going to win the Powerball, I told Harvey Levin this the other day. We
Yeah.
did this little thing on Wednesdays. I said if I won the Powerball, I'd buy the team, build the Oakland Stadium right here along the SBA.
Yes.
I said why not?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
And you'd
so
come.
furious. We're
You'd
so
show
mad
up,
about
yeah.
what happened with the Rams in
I
St.
saw
Louis.
your- I saw your
terrible. I gave the
gesticulation
owner
on Watch What
a
Happens
double
Live.
bird salute.
You
yeah.
called them well, you can't use the word, the
Yes.
combination of those two
Double
words. we
bird.
can't.
Jackal. We can say that.
You can
That's
say
not
that.
a
Do
bad.
you do double birds often, or is that?
I've never done a double bird. As a matter of fact, my friend Bruce was so mad at me. He said, "I think that's beneath you. It's bad." And I said, and I had called my mom before the show. I said, "Listen, I just want you to know, I'm giving Cronky. I'm gonna flip him the bird tonight, live on the air."
What'd she say?
And because I thought she was gonna be pissed at me, and she said, "You know what? He deserves it. Please do
Wow.
it." And I did it on behalf of my hometown, and
Okay.
it went over well in
Yes,
St. Louis.
I think it
so-
did.
Yeah, so you
Cohen.
think this is going well? Are you
Oh my
happy?
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
I wish we could keep you here for the whole hour. I know you have to go and get rested, but real quick, I have to ask, because you were told you'd never make it, and now look, you have.
Yes.
Does it hurt you inside when someone comes to you and says, "Mr. Cohen, I really want to follow in your..." Do you ever kill people's dreams? Are you too nice?
Yeah,
Are
I'm a
you-
dream killer.
Are you? But, like,
what am
are
I
you?
gonna
No, I
say?
have to ask because there's this
You can't do
balance.
it, kid.
There's a balance between you can do anything you want to do, la la la, versus I don't know that you have what it takes to
Right.
make it in this. How do you
well,
balance
I do think that we live in a culture now where everyone wants to be a star, and
Yes.
there's the younger generation. Many of them feel deserving of it, and I just say you have to work. You have to keep working. You can't
Right.
expect to just make
Right.
it immediately. It took me
30 years of hustle
yeah,
to get
exactly.
to where you
So,
are. Yeah.
exactly. So no, I'm not a dream killer.
Okay.
I'm a dream chaser.
Okay.
And a dream catcher.
Oh my goodness.
And an inspiration.
And an
So one of my
inspiration,
favorite
Mike.
words is inspiration.
Yes,
And I
I'm
think
an
that
inspiration.
You're an inspiration.
Oh,
You
yes.
should
Like
come
Hunter
on.
Pence.
So, like
Thank you
Hunter
for
Pence.
coming on with us today. I can't tell you, this woman.
I have just, it's been nonstop.
She has been talking
So
about
I'm
it the whole
a huge
time.
fan. I appreciate all the hours of programming that you have given us. So
And if
I'm
you
a
and
big fan.
AC360 hit the town, let me know.
Okay, great. Well, there was
God.
a silver
Powerhouse?
fox
That's
on the
trouble.
loose.
I'll roll by Powerhouse.
Roll
No
by
problem.
Powerhouse is
Oh,
fun.
what's that? Oh, Mrs. Me back? Yes, he's right
She's
here.
okay.
Let me
Hey,
get him
tonight's
for
show
you.
in San Francisco is sold out, but
Sunday.
tickets, tomorrow night show.
No,
Oakland,
no,
I'm
not
sorry,
tomorrow
it's not
night.
Sunday
Sunday.
matinee.
Sunday
Afternoon.
matinee in Oakland at the Paramount at 3 p.m.
That's right.
Great tickets still available. Please come see me and Anderson.
Got it.
And we'll see you at the Powerhouse.
Powerhouse
and at
charging tonight.
at the game.
I'll be there Sunday
Okay,
afternoon.
I'll see you
at the
Sunday.
I'll see you at a
Come back
baseball
and Say
game.
hi to Anderson. and me after.
KTVU.com has the
I
link
would
for the
love to.
tickets.
I'll see you at a Giants
We're going
game.
to keep
Yeah.
hanging
I'll see you at
out.
a
We'll see
Giants
you
game.
back in just a bit.
Oh, you made my day. It was it's
We'll be right
better.
back with
It
more
was
of
better
Mornings
than I
on
said it
Saturday
would.
night.
Thank you.
Right after
Thank you.
this.
Thank you.
I said that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.